just do this. Just
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that. Hey, where's the big? Too bad we can't get the beagle to sit.
Boogers and cow. You just do it like that.
Wet it down, girl. What?
What happened?
He's talking down in ibuprofen.
Not me.
Who is?
It's actually Oxy.
Dude, that's bad for you.
That wasn't handfuls of anything. Oxy. Whoa. Not that.
Hello.
Who keeps Tylenol in a bag?
Old ladies.
Drug addicts. Old lady drug addicts.
I'm going to Skype into the show, by the way.
You're going to?
Yes.
That'll be fun. I wonder if that will that cause feedback?
Call it. Turn down your radio.
You want to try? No, he doesn't want me to try. He would have said yes right away. He was thinking about how he could say no.
Wet it down. That's right, folks. We are live. This is Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network. My friend call me 3D. Please stay tuned for the next hour for the potentially most interactive comedy radio show on the planet. Yes. Yes, the YouTubes are going. If you can hear this, my friends call me 3D. Skype in Comedypipe. The free jizzle, if you will.
3D's nuts.
Oh, I kind of like that one. Jefferson is here.
Hey now.
Joe is here.
Hello.
Teresa is here.
I must say that Joe is looking like Humphrey Bogart. He's got the
slightly wet hair because it's it's all moist outside. It's monsooning.
It's awesome. I remind you of a dead guy.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
It's bogey, and don't forget we have Wonder Beagle.
Wonder Beagle. We didn't get a chance to do
here in the studio.
Our little shtick we're gonna do with Wonder
Beagle.
Her
superpower is scooting her asshole on the carpet.
It is a feat of nature.
Time for the bit.
What are all these brown lines from? Jackson Beagle Pollock over here.
So join us live. Go check out our sponsor, revolutionvapor.com. I'm trying to press buttons here. And we already got our Skype call. We're going to get this started right away.
It's that guy.
It is totally to that guy. I'm trying to get up on the screen. Pablo is with us live. Pablo from, where was he? Indiana? No, Chicago. He liked the Bears.
Shot down, baby.
He says he doesn't speak a lot of English. Are you there, Pablo?
What a fool me.
Hello.
Pablo, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, Pablo is there. I'm going to try to get the video up so everyone can see the Pablo. So you're Dominican, right? But you're living in Chicago.
And he does not like being mistaken for black.
Yes, he's not a black guy. He's a Dominican.
That's right.
Duh.
It's like Russian Ukrainian. Don't fuck that up. If you call a Ukrainian a Russian or the other way around, it's problems.
It's true. He's got a point there.
So it goes for everybody.
Where's caller?
So what's Pablo getting into tonight?
This is the here later. I gotta go to work at 10.
What does Pablo do for a living?
I work in Chicago. I work for PSSI.
What was that? You work for what?
PSSI.
All right. Screw where do you work? What do you do?
Excuse me?
What do you do for work?
It's actually the company called me, but I work for I do sanitation.
Cool, man.
You clean up shit?
Yeah, he's good at job.
Jobs are good. So
Jobs are good.
Are you invested in the World Series that's going on right now? Are you rooting for a team?
Excuse me?
The World Series, baseball?
No.
Okay. Well, cross that one off the list.
But he likes the Bears, apparently.
But you're into football.
Fuck yeah. Bears, baby, 2-4. They suck ass this year.
Cowboys are doing worse, aren't they?
They're about the same.
About the same.
They're always doing worse.
I haven't paid attention at
Fucking
all this
Cowboys.
year. Haven't paid attention at all.
Cowboys suck.
So Pablo, what do you do when you're not working besides being on Azar? Because that's where we found you. Was on this app called Azar.
Don't plug it.
But I actually use Azar like that. I actually downloaded the application like 4 months ago, and I haven't used it a lot. You know, I only went in just to kind of.
You find any girls off of the Azar?
That's right.
Hell no.
Keep your hands where
Hell
we
no,
can see.
I know. It's kind of depressing.
Keep your hands where we can see them.
So I basically the weekends, you know, like this week they got me working Saturdays, but I actually don't work. I only work 5 days, you know.
Wow.
That's good. Do you find it like with Azar? That's why I said like keep your hands where we can see them. A lot of people on Azar they show you their dick, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's just a lot of crazy people.
There's a lot of dick is basically what's going on in Azar. So it's great. It's great to find people that that are interested and want to join us on the show. And we all agree we don't want any dick.
Yes, sir.
No.
Well, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but for myself, I'll say no dick, please.
I concur.
I think I forgot to finish Revolution Vapor. 72 flavors of Premier E-Juice. And I forgot to move that. Here, Joe, you mind like moving the screen so the banner isn't.
Where Teresa kicked the shit out of all of us on fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, that was. It was
Wasn't the
Teresa's
train.
birthday. Say happy birthday to Teresa.
Me?
Yes,
Yeah,
you.
Okay.
Pay
What's her
attention.
name?
Teresa.
Teresa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you turned her on.
Isn't technology awesome?
really it is.
She wants to get some Dominican now.
Not really.
I'm
But
just seeing if I can make them
I
blush.
did receive
Trying to make a little connection. that's
I
all.
did receive a Wii for my birthday, and we got some games and got together on Friday night and we played Wii and we had Mario Kart.
She kicked the shit out of all of us.
Yep. I'm going to get that mirror board. Who knew Aunt Teresa was such a gamer?
Yeah, at that game. At that game.
Best game ever.
I'll kick your
I don't
ass
know.
in Halo, though.
It was pretty fun.
I don't
It
even know what a
definitely-
Halo is.
Pablo, do you play any Mario Kart?
Christians. In your games.
Do you play any
Not that
Mario
kind of
Kart,
Halo.
Pablo?
Excuse me?
Mario Kart.
Get down with any video games?
I'm more. I got PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and I'm more into the shooting games like Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of
I
Duty
love
Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
My man.
Who is your favorite comedian? Or do they not have that in the Dominican Republic? I don't know.
Yeah, they do have it, but I think their names in Spanish, like Miguel and all of them.
So who would you say your favorite comic is?
Of all, anybody. Yeah.
His name is Raymond Pozo.
Don't know that name.
Spaniard.
You want me to spell it?
Sure.
Who's your favorite American? English speaking.
Okay, my favorite American comedian.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name is let me see. Oh my God, I forgot his name.
Let me try to guess.
Chris Rock.
I was going to
Why you gotta be?
Dave Chappelle.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Don't let him answer. Don't do this.
I
Let him say it so you don't expose yourself.
Okay, his name is like Eddie.
Eddie Izzard?
No, he's black.
Eddie Murphy.
No.
No.
Wow. I'm
Huh.
stumped.
Got us swinging.
Eddie.
Oh. Jeez.
That's not even enough to put in Google. You can't put Eddie Black Guy comic.
No,
It's probably not going to work. Probably
Eddie,
not.
Eddie Griffin.
Yeah, Eddie Griffin. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Fucking crackers.
Nice.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus.
He's a
I'm
comic.
sitting there
wait.
just like, okay, come on, dude. Come on, guys. One of you.
Yeah, Eddie Griffin.
And then he says, leaving me swinging. Oh, my God.
It happens.
Not that leave me hanging is
It
any
wasn't
better.
meant that way.
No, I know. That's because I'm an asshole. That's why that happened.
Uh-huh.
I was trying.
I know.
Eddie
was
Griffin is
trying to
fucking hilarious.
guess.
He's awesome. He's great.
He is pretty
He's
funny.
very funny.
I hear sirens.
Yep.
So, yeah. All right.
That was fun.
So did you tell anybody else about the show?
You should tell a couple of your friends. Share us on Facebook or something.
Yeah, be a friend on Facebook and share out the posts.
What are you guys doing?
You have
We're
the
we're
Twitter?
whoring out. What do you think we're doing?
Yeah.
You guys be here every day or
Every Wednesday at this time.
every Wednesday at this time?
Yep.
Same bat time. Same.
And for
Okay, let me
every
see.
friend you refer, we'll let them Skype into the show too.
Word up.
Okay.
Spread the love.
Okay, let me bring my girlfriend. Let me see if she can crack some jokes right now.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Gonna bring the girlfriend on?
Yeah, let me put him on Skype. She's gonna crack some lot of jokes. She's
All right.
Puerto Rican, right? She speaks English.
So
real
we're
good.
so we're gonna have a three-way between us, a Dominican, and a Puerto Rican.
Yeah, but
Somebody
she,
get me
she actually,
coconut oil.
She's born here, you know.
Got you.
Basically she don't know a lot of Spanish. She's more into English.
Got
Oh,
you.
that's cool. You can talk shit about her right in front of her.
That's right. Does your mom talk shit about her right in front of her?
Excuse
So
me?
does your mom like talk shit about her right in front of her, so she can't understand it?
The connection's kind of messing up.
Yeah.
Okay, say it again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. I said, does your mom like ever talk shit about her in front of her, but
No.
in Dominican?
Spanish. Dominican.
That's cool. All right. So where is she?
Okay, let me call her real quick.
Okay.
Okay, real quick.
We're gonna have a three-way here.
Hey, sandwiches. We need you.
Yeah.
She ever make you a sandwich?
Is she? Hell no.
No. Oh,
Well,
man.
you need to get her to make you a sandwich.
Sandwiches.
She said, but she actually when she talks, she talks real open, you know.
No, I don't.
Nope.
Oh, I get it. I like it.
So she, like, when she talks, like, she don't care, you know.
Still no.
No, I get it. She's not into.
We need her to be an interpreter for you.
She's
So
not.
are
Into,
you guys like?
she's not into roles and shit like that.
Are you guys like verbal with one another in the bedroom, or is it just
All sign language.
or just grunts?
What?
Hey, hi, Papi. Sure, there's lots of that.
Yes and no is yes
Mhm.
and no pretty much everywhere.
Mhm.
Or C, or yes, yes,
He's
yes.
really, he's like, I
Pretty
thought he
much
was gonna
takes
go,
care-
hey,
Yeah.
he's really calling her on the phone.
Yeah, the fuck language barrier is not a big chasm. Pun. It's
I think we've been put on
a
hold.
sharp elbow.
I know, yeah, he's
lets you
actually
know.
calling. So
This is,
That's all right. Fuck him.
this is a
how's
first.
everybody
We'll
else
talk
doing
about other
while-
stuff.
While Pablo's on the phone, we'll just
I have to say I felt a little crushed with Teresa beating the snot out of us,
yeah.
and we have a special guest live on the show.
We do.
Here we go.
Oh wow.
All right,
Pablo, we're gonna mute you for a minute. You
Yeah,
chat with
do
your girl.
your we've got
¿Cómo se dice este?
Hang on, yeah, I can't get him on camera. Hey, buddy. Good
Wow,
boy.
What's up,
hi.
Callie?
Oh, he saw the
Tolo
coaster.
coaster.
Oh yeah, mommy done messed
Oh
up.
no.
Mommy done messed up. Yeah,
No,
keep
no,
your
wait, I
facing
can
this
think of
way.
Hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hot.
Yeah.
Such an exciting episode. Wonder Beagle.
Yeah. When a toddler sees something that he's
And
not
a
supposed to see for another like 5 years because he's going to break it, the Tolo coaster has been seen. He's more interested in the dog, which I'm kind of liking right now. Yeah, give me a high
Aw.
five, pal. He hasn't been down here in like a year, maybe more.
Probably
never
not
seen
going to
him
be
down
another
here.
Yeah,
year.
no. We used to bring him down here and put him in the bumbo when he like couldn't move or anything,
I
and
don't know what a bumbo is.
it's just this rubber seat thing, and you literally just put the kid's ass in it and goes boom, and it sucks him in there, and he can't move.
Oh.
So you point him at
It's a baby straight jacket.
but it's
He's little.
he's got toys.
He's little
Oh,
Joey
yeah.
Two Buckets.
Yeah, little Joey Two Buckets. Yeah, the Bumbo. There you go.
Oh.
It's you
That's
just
his
put him-
stage name.
Uh-huh.
Little Joey Two Buckets.
His
Who's
butt
Joey
doesn't
Two
fit.
Buckets?
That's him.
That's our
Yeah,
guest.
that's what
That's
I
our
know.
special
I gave him the
guest.
nickname
Little
This is-
Joey
This
Two
is
Buckets.
fantastic. He's totally seen the Tolo coaster. Oh my
You're all
God.
done.
Yeah.
Goodbye, toilet coach.
Mommy's.
It was
Ma-
fun while it lasted.
Uh-huh. Joe, you
Wow.
Yeah, it'll fit in the car. We can take it. We're good.
All right, he's back onto the dog.
He's back onto
the
Wonder
dog.
Beagle.
Good. The dog.
Well, Wonder Beagle and Little Joey Two Buckets hit it off. Who's going to be the superhero and who's going to be the sidekick?
Who's going to be the Jinx?
I don't know. I think
the Jinx is
No,
a
you're the
superhero.
Jinx.
The Jinx is a
You're the Jinx.
I'm thinking Little Joey Two Buckets is going to take it, and Wonder Beagle's just going to be right by his side. She's going to be the side dog.
His head is that soaked because of the rain.
No, we were out watching.
Okay. I'm like, he's soaked. It's raining out, but damn, why isn't she that wet?
First fire truck goes by, and he wants to go see it, and then
Yeah, fire trucks.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues está bien, pues voy a ver qué pasa.
We got Pablo yapping to his girl here in the background. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think if this
The
is
kid looked
just
up and
gonna
saw
be
Pablo and went,
a bye-bye.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
about
yeah, great. Even worse.
Adios.
Yeah,
Pablo.
now he found the Nutella. That's, yeah, he knows what he
well,
wants.
they
Oh,
say
yeah.
it's delicious and nutritious.
How much candy did he eat?
It is delicious.
The eyes. Yeah, he's not going to bed. He ate a lot of candy. He just came from a Halloween party.
Oh,
crash.
Yeah.
wow.
No, well, yeah, in hours. Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let him live a little. He's the Little Joey Two Buckets.
Oh, then can I have kisses?
Go get yourself something nice. Here's a Kit Kat.
Let me kisses. All right, we're gonna get some kisses here live in the air. Give me kisses. Mwah. Thank you, pal. Give me a high five. Big pounds. Elbow. All right, go see mama. Go see your mother.
Where's
all
the
that cool stuff over there?
Where's the
Yeah.
taser?
Yeah, we're gonna have to tase him real soon, honey.
All that cool stuff.
Take yeah. That stuff wasn't down here before.
Oh,
Yes,
wait
it
till
was.
he destroys that Batmobile behind you.
No, that's none of the Batmobile. The kit is not.
Oh,
None of them.
they're goners.
No.
They're
This
gone.
is the first time he's been down here in probably literally a year.
And it won't
year
be
and
the
change.
last.
Oh, no.
No, there's no reason to bring him down here. When he was immobile, when you can put him in the bumbo, we could just put him in that thing, point him at a wall, and it didn't even matter.
And just swing away.
Yeah. You know, we'd sit here, we'd like play on our computers. You know, he was happy, we were happy. You know, then he'd fall asleep. He needed some, and we'd always put on educational stuff.
Of course.
So it wasn't complete junk, even though him and I did watch probably a good 30 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
I've
hello?
never seen that.
Yeah, it was. I found a website that had all the shows, and we just sat there and watched them. And he loved all the flashy lights. Kept him happy.
As long as they didn't give him a seizure.
Yeah, no,
Isn't that what those cartoons are
Like
famous
the
for?
not
Pokemons,
that
the
one in particular, but
Pokemons.
yes, there is some Japanese anime that is.
That's what that is, right? That's animated.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball shit.
yeah, it's it would be considered.
Japan
Not the
anime.
octopus porn.
Japan.
No, I was like, not the octopus
Oh.
porn. That's
It's Afghanistan animation.
oh. No.
John Chimpa.
That fucking tentacle shit's just weird.
Tentacle shit. What's
They
Yeah.
can't. They can't in. Is it China or Japan?
Sure.
Sure.
Japan.
They can't show penetration of the penis into the vagina in anything.
I got bad news for Japan. They need to look at
Yeah,
Pornhub.
it's
There's a
all-
lot of
yeah.
Japanese people doing
They
that.
block it. They block it.
It's a
Okay,
category.
again, I don't know about Japan, but China, they block so much shit on the internet. Like
Yeah.
you can't.
Too
So
bad they can't do that in real life. 6 billion.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's 6 billion of them. Someone's penetrating.
Oh,
something.
They're blocking shit.
There is very simple software that you can get that will get you routed. Your internet will be slower,
Yeah.
but it'll get you to any site. And there's in my job, it's a known application, and I get calls like every day, and like, yo, so and so got to this site. I'm like, yo, see what app he was running. You know, it's what it's become. These people aren't dumb, but still, it has to be done. So Pablo, did you get your girlfriend?
Or your dealer.
She won't come. She
All
won't-
right.
She wanted nothing to do with it. You talked. You tried.
Well,
I try it. I try the hard as I can.
it's been real, man.
I couldn't.
Keep it cool in the Windy City.
All right. It's been cool having you on the show. Tell everybody about it. Go back on Azar. Get people to tune in, will you?
Spread the
All right.
word.
Actually, the show is called Comedypipe. But what you guys do actually?
We crack jokes and talk shit.
Why does Howard Stern do what he does?
Okay, so like, how many people are online right now on Skype?
Five, not on Skype, but there's 5,000 people listening right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So watch what you say.
And if people are thinking you're black,
I got it. I know.
the curtains aren't helping.
All right, Pablo, you take it easy, bro.
All right.
Tell your friends.
All right, so I think I gotta go. You know what I mean?
How'd
Yeah,
kids,
okay.
how'd what?
Hey, hang on a second, will you? Hang on, okay?
Okay.
Love it.
All right, that's. Thank you, Pablo, for calling in.
People think I'm black. The tiger stripe curtains have nothing to do with that. I'm Dominican. You have a panther on your living room wall. Dude, it's not. Come on. It's not them.
We need Matt to call in now. We need Matt.
All right.
Matt was Jambi. Remember Jambi?
Yes.
He was a floating face. His lighting was pretty darn cool.
Jambi.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman, Jambi the genie. Yeah, there you go. Just a floating head.
Yeah.
He was literally a floating head
Green
smoking
head,
a joint,
right?
I believe. Yeah, it was
Pee
a
Wee's
green head
Playhouse,
with a hat.
right? Like a high,
Hi, Pee Wee.
that was in the
P.P. Herman?
in the Broadway show. That was Phil Hartman.
No, Phil Hartman was Captain Carl.
I believe he was both.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you're. Well, I know Captain Carl. That's
Shoe mirrors. Come on.
yeah,
Awesome.
classic. Pee Wee Herman. I heard that show's coming back or something.
He was just like in a movie or something.
He did a dirty version of his Pee Wee's Playhouse on Broadway.
On Broadway.
He was great in the movie Glow,
what's coined as the HBO special.
Yeah,
That's
like
good.
last year, I think it was something like that.
Oh,
Remember
there
that
was a
scandal-
new one.
Paul-
I was
Paul-
talking about the super old one.
Paul
Like, there's
Rubin.
one like 1989 or something.
That scandal, that
Mhm.
scandal, that awful thing that he did that took him
Yeah.
down.
Jerking off in the theater.
Yeah, compared to what's going on now, right? Like he got taken down for what? He jerked off in a porn theater.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was jerking off at Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
Well, but I think the controversy
'Cause who
surrounding
hasn't?
it was
He's human?
children's
He's
figure
human.
who chooses a celebrity
He
life.
jerked off in a jerk spot.
Doesn't matter. He's a role model for kids.
No, he's not. Have you
People
seen
read that in the
fucking
paper.
show?
I bet you he got it in somebody's hair, and that's why someone told him.
Yeah,
about the
so,
fucking
something we're missing something
Yeah.
in that story.
Well,
there.
all I have to say is one of my really good friends growing up who I would have sleepovers with many Saturday nights.
Yeah.
I'll stay up in her
More.
bedroom and play Nintendo all night.
That's why you're so good at Mario Kart.
And the original Super Mario Brothers, which I also
Skills.
have for my Wii. Her mother grew up and went to high school and elementary school with Pee Wee Herman.
Paul Rubens.
He was Paul Rubens at the time.
He still is.
Yep, he still is.
Yeah, still.
He hasn't changed his name.
Great actor.
Yeah, he was good in Blow.
Bummer about
Yeah,
the bumping
that's
his
about all I've
knob
ever
in the
seen him in.
theater.
Yeah.
But
he was
everybody
really good
bumps
in that.
their knob. You just don't get caught.
I think he did get a role in Gotham.
I don't know.
Penguin's father or something.
I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Yeah, I haven't. I just saw it because it was Paul Rubens and it was on a comedy thing or something. So I don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
What's so loud?
Something's buzzing.
Take away a little bit of that. RevolutionVapor.com. 72 flavors of premier e-juices.
Smoke it up.
Has never been caught masturbating in a spank tank.
Never.
Spank tank.
Yeah.
Spank.
Do they even have those kind of theaters anymore with the internet?
I don't.
No.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't understand how the porn shops in this city survive.
But they must have a lot of dildos to sell.
But there's like people there for hours and hours.
Yeah, I don't know. They got some weird hours, that I know. They close at like fucking. I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Good answer.
I'm
Good
not-
answer.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't.
I don't know. The only thing I know about the one adult store, there's one that has no windows, and the other one has windows, but they're fogged out with that stuff that's on. So it looks like it's steamy all the time. It's gross.
I used to honk my horn at the people walking into the one on Erie Boulevard.
I saw something on the way home. Now my commute is right around like 3:15 when I'm passing this strip club.
Okay.
I actually saw a stripper outside in some panther or leopard.
In her civilian clothes.
Yes.
Civilian.
That's what we call them.
So we're going to try to get a special guest.
We are trying to get a special guest.
Oh, we are.
We're gonna
I
try.
was wondering what all this
Yeah.
commotion
Yeah,
was
we're gonna
about.
try. I don't know if it's going to work.
Commotion.
I don't know if it's going to work, but
Actually,
this is
more
a
of
good
a-
test.
More of a
Phone.
fuss.
Somebody smells smoke. Why is everybody moving so fast?
I know. What's going on?
I was grabbing Wonder Beagle.
No one's telling us anything, Joe.
We don't know anything yet.
She thought she sniffed out
That's the thing.
some danger.
Don't
She had to
know
go check it out.
if any of this is going to work. But it's a good test because we have a couple
Have
calls
we not
coming
done this
Caller,
yet?
hello.
Still, it's a crapshoot every time.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Jason
that.
Statham.
What was that?
Dude, we can't get Jason Statham on this show.
What do you mean you can't get Jason
Show again.
Statham?
We could try.
That is so terrible on all your parts. I'm not even going to try. Shameful.
Oh, look, your asshole.
Wow.
Dude, that was that was like you trying to be Jason Statham trying to be Cartman.
Teresa's getting mean. I like
Yeah.
Make me a sandwich. 3 sandwiches.
3 sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Who's the special guest? I'm dying with him.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's so spectacular.
I hope it's Harry White.
Spectacular. Huh?
I really do.
Do you?
Yeah, Halloween special.
Oh,
Halloween Harry.
Halloween Harry.
Halloween
Hello.
Harry.
And there's Hanukkah Harry. Same
Halloween
guy.
Harry,
Same guy.
hello.
He can't be both.
Sure you can.
Hello. Caller, hello.
They're way far apart. Please say Jim.
So,
Felder. Please say Jim Felder. Please say Jim Felder. Please say Jim Felder. Come on, Jim Felder. Jim Felder.
So
Why do you have a poop bag in your hand? Oh, it's on your wrist. It'd be even better. Okay. Yes, officer. She's wearing blue poop bags.
We'll see. Well, we can hear the ringer
So yes, we can.
really good.
Yeah, hanging up on people isn't what it used to be.
No.
Hello.
Hello, is this Adam?
Yes, this is he.
Adam, you're live on comedypipe.com. We're we're calling you all the way from Schenectady. We made connection with you in Florida.
I'm using my long distance minutes.
We're using our long distance minutes here. I got Joe Green, Jefferson, and 3D. We're having the radio show.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, who's that mumbling in the background?
Nobody is mumbling.
And I have Wonder Beagle here. I put Poople in her Halloween costume.
Oh, that's very. She probably looks quite gay then.
It's disgusting.
She looks very gay. It's the
Well,
gayest.
that's the way they do it now today. Anyway, what's the purpose of your call?
I just wanted to say hi. You're my dad. I wanted to
Hi, Dad.
Well,
talk.
it's wonderful to hear from you.
Hi, Dad.
To know that you're concerned about your dad and you're not asking him for money. That's a
Never.
wonderful thing.
No, I just love you, Dad. I just love you.
All right,
So-
now proceed.
So I saw Paul Ryan got elected Speaker of the House today.
Really?
Yeah, really. How do you feel about that, Dad?
Obama.
Well, I feel it's better than John Boehner, who is always the president's lackey. So he deceived the party and he did nothing. And now we have, hopefully, Paul Ryan, we have some hope. But politics in Washington as well as Albany is very bad today.
What do you think of
Everybody
Donald
knows.
Trump?
Donald Trump, people are embracing Donald and Carson and Fiorina because they're not political. They want to change. Political people are so entrenched that they don't get anything done. They just talk.
Yes.
You know, Dad, I have to say, after all these years, even though we don't see eye to eye politically, I appreciate your insight. And
Well,
no, I do. I'm having a father-daughter moment now that I'm all of 37. You know, I'm not getting any younger, and I just want you to know I appreciate you.
well, as long as you don't have an Obama moment, that's okay with me. Because country's going in the wrong direction, and it's all due to Mr. Obama's failed policies, domestically, foreign. And I could go over the statistics with you because I follow all this. And
Oh, it's a comedy show.
So we want to know the real deal here. Are you rooting for the Mets?
Yes, I am, but
Let's go, Mexico.
they blew it last night in the ninth, the one bad pitch, but hopefully they'll come back tonight. We have to deliver something good in New York because poor Shelly Silver might be going to the showers, and
They'll come
we
through.
don't want to
They got the
have
ground
them go
pitcher
without
tonight.
some.
Dad, I'm surprised. You are a diehard Yankee fan, and you're actually rooting for the Mets in
Yeah.
the World Series.
Well, it's a New York team. New York has right now nothing to be so happy about, with Shelley going to jail, and then who's the other egghead that's in charge of the Republicans there?
The
Dean
Mets are
Skelos.
gonna save us all.
Yeah.
The Mets
They're
are.
all corrupt. There's so much corruption in Albany. It's sad. But then Mr. Cuomo, his Moreland Commission was getting too close and sniffing out his problems, and he disbanded it. Isn't that amazing how he did that?
It was an amazing feat of timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So what's the temperature like? What's the temperature like down there?
Don't matter. We got our guns.
50 degrees.
Oh wow, that's nice. It's raining here and
Oh,
cold.
you're talking about Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, Florida's 70. No, I'm
Oh.
thinking you're talking about New York.
No, we know what it's like here.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yo,
It sucks
yeah,
here.
yeah. You're in upstate New York. Gotcha.
You're gonna be watching
Yeah,
the
I'm visiting.
debates.
I'm visiting New York, unfortunately. Very depressing to come here and see all these high taxes and unemployment and.
How about the guys in? What do you think
The
of the
Democrats are doing a bang-up job. You know what I mean? A real toe tapper here, and a real toe tapper here in New York and in Washington. They're really in control. And if Mula Hillary gets in, we might as well buy Chinese war bonds because we're finished.
She's gonna make us all wear skinny
At
jeans.
this point, Bernie Sanders and her might do the waltz because it don't look good.
I love your daddy.
Give us some hope, Dad. Give us some hope.
Why would he lie to us like that?
How could you have hope with $20 trillion in debt? They just passed the debt ceiling for up to 2017. We're $19 trillion. We'll be $22 trillion by the time that what's his name?
Obama.
Osama bin Laden, Barack. By the time he gets out, Obama will be so far in debt we'll never pay off the debt. We'll never pay off the debt. The children and grandchildren of people in the future have the future.
It's just fucking math.
He's racked up more debt than every president combined.
Not a fan of
Yeah,
Obama. Eh?
everyone behind it. I think it was about $9 trillion when he got in. And he did a real bang-up job and more than doubled it. And what do we got to show for it? 93 million people out of work. 50 million people on food stamps.
Shovel ready. Shovel ready.
Yeah, shovel ready, right. Yeah, and
Shovel
we've already
ready.
talked about it.
Well, this is supposed to.
And let's not talk about what's going on in the Middle East and Russia and China's taking over in the China Sea. Russia's taking over Ukraine. They're taking over Syria. Because you know why? These people see weakness. When you ain't got no backbone and you're not a leader, now's the time to make a move. And they got another 15 months to clean up.
By the way, hold on, Dad, 1 second. I just want to put out a disclaimer for Comedypipe. The views expressed. The views expressed by our callers are not necessarily those of the Comedypipe Media Network. Okay,
Though
continue.
sometimes they are.
many.
You never know. We won't tell.
That's right.
Let me remind you that the truth will set you free, and people don't want to. If the politicians are afraid of the truth, they feed you. They keep you in the dark like mushrooms and feed you BS because
You
they
can
don't
swear.
want people to know what's going
Yeah, you
on.
can
The
see-
media of this country is controlled by the Democrats, the liberals.
You can curse
So
here.
the story never gets out.
I love
Hopefully
that-
through this station, we can reach the public and let them know what's going on.
Wow.
I love
That
it.
journalist
Yeah.
that tripped the refugee. That was awesome.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something.
Full run. Boop. It was like,
Immigration in this country is going to kill the rest of this country, what's left of it. It's not a problem to let people come here. It's the problem is when they come here, they don't want to work. They're going on Medicaid, they're going on welfare, they're going on food stamps. They're using all our facilities, all entitlement programs, and our debt's mounting every day as we speak.
My rent's too damn high.
Where's the jokes and all this?
If I may, didn't.
Where's all the jokes? This is a comedy show. We're supposed to be funny.
That was the joke.
Well, listen, maybe you're right. They should laugh because
the government is a joke.
Word up.
What kind of jokes you want to hear?
I don't know. Let's hear some jokes about the debate tonight, because I know you're going to be watching it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Trump will be calling everybody a clown and an idiot and not energetic, and
it's going to be great.
That's his MO.
Will be bloviating, but
that's his MO. He's a predictable fuck.
He's brought a lot of issues to the forefront.
I know, it's fun.
But hopefully he won't make fun of Carly's face or
that was pretty awesome.
Or Rosie O'Donnell, or
So who's your front runner?
Well, James Taylor has
right
it coming,
now.
Kind of.
Who's my what?
Who's your front runner? Who's your guy right now, or gal?
Ben Carson, for me, is the most successful conservative, and he's the one that people should take a real look at. He's a self-made man. You don't become a neurosurgeon in charge of surgery at Hofstra University by being stupid or not being smart.
So what is
a self-made man?
What is?
He might not be a energetic guy like Trump says. You don't have enough energy, but I don't think Trump says a lot of people don't have energy. They don't drink their Ovaltine.
Well, there's like energy. Like, what does he want? Fucking Carrot Top? The guy's a surgeon. He has so much discipline. He has so much discipline.
He's the most successful man up there with other people's money. By the way, he makes.
Not defending his politics.
These deals with other people's money, but he does make a lot of money. Whatever he touches turns to gold. But hopefully, if he does get in, maybe he can make America great again, like he says. I don't know.
Make America gold.
This is also depressing. That's why I do comedy.
He'd be the first president that has his own vice president.
When you finish laughing and you look at what's going on around you, it's hard to be,
Donald Trump is Biff from Back to the
positive
Future
about
too.
what's going on. The future doesn't look that good. I mean, I know it's good to laugh and we could tell jokes. We can't tell the dirty ones on the radio.
Oh, yeah. We tell dirty jokes all the time.
This one you can. This one you can.
Yeah, don't be a twat. Go for it.
Boogers and cum.
Well, it's a sad scenario, but hopefully things will get better. But
so what are your thoughts on a Trump president, Carson vice president?
That's an excellent. That would be a good thing because
I love Johnny Carson.
I think that Mr. Carson would get a lot of votes for Mr. Trump.
Mr.
Carson.
But Mr. Carson might be even a better president. It depends on what the people want. I think they're looking for somebody that's got common sense, stability, and not running off at the mouth all the time. And
what's your opinion on Bernie?
Bernie is got a lot of great ideas, and I think they said in all his ideas would cost us $2 trillion over the next 10 years.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of free stuff, but a lot of money. Who's paying for it? I don't want my taxes to go up.
And he wants to give illegal Social Security. He wants free education for everybody, free money. It's just like the communist doctrine,
It sounds great.
For free.
Yeah, it sounds great, but who's paying for it?
Exactly. And 54% of the people in this country don't pay any taxes at all. So. And they pick on the rich, but the rich are the people that employ people, and they're the ones that have the businesses, and they pay their fair share, as far as I'm concerned.
And they build prisons.
Corporate taxes are too high in this country. That's why we have no jobs, because everybody's overseas saving taxes. 39% for a corporate tax rate is too high.
It's too damn high.
Well, in other news, I'm going to see the Grateful Dead tomorrow night at the Times Union Center. It's going to be their last show.
It's always their last show.
Any smoking in the audience, or will there be any fun? Or
well, yes, it's the Grateful Dead.
You buy a wine and a couple of doobies and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's their last show. They've had 5 of these since July.
Someone's bound to.
Just plane crash already, please, so we could just go to the fish show.
Grateful Dead, that should be interesting.
There's got to be a Grateful Dead Deadpool somewhere. Somebody's got to have that.
Is Jerry the only one that's dead?
Yeah, dude.
All the
How
original
old are
members
those guys?
besides
They're probably
They're
about
like
70 years each.
70, maybe 72.
There's got to be a
73.
Grateful Dead, a Rolling Stones, a Kiss.
old.
just
All
like
the old hippies.
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Mel Brooks, when we went to see Mel Brooks at Proctor's,
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. How was that?
phenomenal.
Democrat.
He's 89 years old. You couldn't tell. He didn't sit down the whole
He
time.
had a
was on
vigor.
stage.
He had vigor of a 20-year-old. Let me tell you, vigor.
Piss and vinegar.
You have any young women around him?
No, he was up on stage and he had somebody interviewing him.
It would have been a lot better if he had some big-chested broad next to him.
And we watched Blazing Saddles, and then he came out and talked about it and how the film was made, and nobody wanted to make it with him, and he told all the old stories. It was really great. And he talked about
he's a genius, that man, with
Yeah,
comedy.
and he talked about
But
getting his,
one of the more great comedians, like in years past, Red Skelton, Sid Caesar, the great people, Jackie Gleason, all the ones that they could tell jokes without being dirty and vulgar. They made you laugh because that was what they did, and they didn't have to be vulgar, like I said.
So were you or were you not a fan of Richard Pryor? Because he had some great stuff, but there was a lot of vulgar stuff as well.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that started and went in that direction. Richard was excellent until he freebased and blew his nose off.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But after that, he didn't look the same. He was a little skin tone lighter there. He had a little accident. Let's put it that way.
who would you say was your favorite old time comedian?
Favorite old time comedian
Out of all those guys you were talking about?
Well, there's a few of them there. Red Skelton, I liked him.
Mom's Mabley.
And
Sexy.
No.
I'm on the radio. The little guy's talking up.
Oh, hi, Steph Jew.
What'd you call him? Steph Jew?
When Red Skelton died, believe it or not, he didn't want his recordings to be sold.
Who's it?
But eventually they were. But,
Red Skelton.
These guys
was a
were
big
the
fan of him,
two, like two icons. They were.
Who was it? Red Skelton and who?
Red Skelton. I like Jackie Gleason with his skits there.
Oh yeah,
Carney. The Honeymooners, that's classic. Those 39 episodes. There's no more of those.
I know. I remember we used to watch them at Baba's in the city.
Every episode I know by heart with Art Carney and Captain Video and his Video Ranger. Everybody remembers that. I mean, you can watch those today and laugh your ass off. But and there's no vulgarity. There's no.
That's how I am with Seinfeld.
They don't have to go extremes to get you to laugh. That was just clean fun. And
even the spousal abuse was funny.
Classic stuff.
The thread of it.
Well, we also watched a lot of Seinfeld.
Seinfeld was good. That was a good series.
We watched
today. It's still shown in a lot of countries. Reruns. Everybody loves that. I mean,
that was our favorite show.
Jerry Lewis was a good comedian.
A
shtick guy,
Don't understand.
Although Jerry Lewis didn't think women were funny.
He still does.
Well, that's his opinion. But Jerry wasn't a stand-up, but he was a slapstick guy. But I mean, him and Dean Martin, they were classic guys.
Jerry Lewis
started a lot of stuff.
He pulled in the tail with that.
Who's that dirty old guy that? Oh, geez, I can't think of it.
Milton Berle?
No, Milton Berle was another great guy, but there was another guy that came later.
George?
That was on the Dean Martin show a lot. The bald-headed guy. He's like 89 now. He's still doing comedy.
Don Rickles?
Don Rickles.
Yeah, that's him. He's a little fresh-mouthed guy.
He's hilarious.
He is hilarious. Rodney
Davis is still doing stand-up comedian right now. But, actually he's an older man, but he's still funny.
Yeah.
But the younger generation today isn't finding it funny because there's no talk of sex and filth and dirt and stuff in it, so it wouldn't appeal to them.
Boogers and cum.
Boogers and cum.
Different generation, different times, iPhones and iPads, and
Word up.
you know, you go into a mall and you look around and like 20% of the people sitting at the tables there are all got their face in the iPads and phones. If you threw a hand grenade, they probably wouldn't lift their head up because and
He's
they're
right.
just detached from everything, and then they listen to they listen to the information they're getting over the internet, which is
It's melting their
funny,
fucking
and it's-
brain. It's garbage. People
Well,
people
their
voluntarily
brains
put
are cooked.
garbage
I
in their
mean,
head
if you
every day.
ever-
Everything.
If you ever watch a rally when that Waters goes out on the street and interviews people on different issues, and he'll say, "Who's this picture of?" And
Yeah, just a man on the street
they
interview
don't
with
know
some
who
simple
the hell the
questions.
president is or the vice president. They don't know about certain things in government or what's going on in the world. They're all smoked up and got rings in their noses and belly buttons and
It was better when
backside,
Hearst was
and they
doing
don't know
it.
what the hell's going on.
The worst is the uneducated voter.
Yeah. But
The uneducated voter is evil on the planet.
Well, Dad, you are an educated
Scourge.
voter.
educated voter is 99% of the people in the Democratic Party vote because for two reasons. They vote for the party because they're loyal to the Democrats, and they vote because they get stuff. You know what the stuff is?
I'm voting for whoever you vote for.
I'm writing in my cat.
All the entitlements, the freebies, you can go over the list. It's endless. And that's all they care about, getting stuff. You know, like
Stuff.
these people wanted
Did you get
$15 an hour. Remember in Seattle, they started this $15 an hour thing about how they want to make money, flipping hamburgers. Well, they got their $15, right? And now they're complaining because they're working too many hours, and with the $15, they can't get their food stamps and all their freebies.
Yeah.
So now they want their hours cut back so they can collect both.
And the fucking hamburgers aren't better.
The what?
And the hamburgers still suck.
Yeah, they're no good.
And then the hamburgers they went up a couple of bucks because they got to pass that along to you and me, and $15 is fine. But you know what? A McDonald's job flipping hamburgers was never meant to support a family. It was an entry level job for a person
Exactly.
starting after high school or college and making a couple bucks.
I agree
You don't make
100%
a
on
living.
that.
You don't make that kind of money flipping
Yeah.
and eating them poison McNuggets that are killing everybody. You know?
Oh my god.
Oh, poison McNuggets with honey barbecue is so good.
Hey, listen, they're all full of hormones. All that crap is shot up. That's why you got 10-year-old girls with big breasts because they're eating all these hormone chicken and meatballs they're making.
God bless the meatballs.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's poisoning the people. You know, all the food we eat is crap.
I was not aware until just now. There is a 10-year-old with boob epidemic
Yeah,
thing.
there's-
That's a thing.
Oh yeah, they reach puberty today. Better than any time if you look it up on the internet, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Oh,
You're
sure.
probably internet
We've got,
savvy.
we've got some laws
See,
to
it's not,
change.
that's not boobs. That's just fat.
That's
People
what boobs
much-
are.
No, boobs are a special kind of fat.
And the next thing you know, they'll be glowing in the dark.
Glowing in the dark with a third eye in our vagina.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glow-
it depends
glow
what they
food.
put in their food. You know, I mean, everything is poison today. So,
You're
you
right.
know,
Dad.
and God,
Sure is.
and God forbid if you take any of the drugs that are supposed to kill you. You ever watch on TV where they say, "Oh, this will cure your headache, but you'll have liver damage, you'll bleed through the mouth, and you'll drop dead eventually."
Yeah. And you'll have suicidal thoughts.
Why would you take such poison if it's going to cause 3 or 4 different other things? I mean, watch any commercial. I don't care what the drug is.
But
So I asked the doctor about it, and the doctor said, look, they have to disclaim all this, like you just did on your show, because they might get sued. And when you get sued, they say, well, we already told everybody on TV this was going to cause liver damage, heart trouble, strokes.
But you'll have a boner for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a boner for 4 hours and hang a towel on it.
Nah,
But the thing is, what are you going to do with it after the first half hour? I mean, come on. I mean,
That's why Cialis. That's Viagra. Cialis is.
you got to drain the lizard and get it back to normal.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can't leave this thing. You can't be bumping into people with this. You go on the subway with that thing, you're going to hurt somebody.
Yes.
So let's do this. You know,
we're having a good father-daughter moment right now.
Wonder Beagle just woke up from her nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was sleeping. Now she's up.
All right. Well, we're going to let you get ready for the debates because I think they start at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 8 o'clock, the debate. Don't miss it. It's going to be a laugh. I mean, they might be picking on, like, you know, CNN, the Clown News Network.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember when they did it? All they did was ask derogatory questions about Trump. Well, Trump had his finger on the button. How would you feel? If he had his finger on the button, I would have to have one of them pills to get a 4-hour boner and just go to hell with myself. That's going to be the last thing I remember before the real then.
Yeah.
So,
I'm hoping it not to be a Trump spectacular again.
Well, the thing is, they should talk about the issues and talk about what they're going to do and not gang up on one another to try to make ratings. You know, CNN, CNBC is not much better. I mean, these are all liberal stations, liberal, you know, networks that they're all trying to knock these people. Like, they're going after Carson already because they know he's up for the polls and they figure he's going to win. You know,
Yeah, they're selling soap. They're not news anymore.
So anybody that's a threat, remember Herman Cain when he ran against Obama?
Yep.
They put him to bed quick because they didn't want a black that business smart guy running against Obama because he probably would have beat him. So they dug up some woman from 20 years ago, that sexual harassment issue, and they paid her $50,000, and she went on TV and radio and said, "Oh, I'm so offended by what he did." Well, why didn't she do it 20 years earlier when she was offended? That's how the Democrats play the game, you know what I mean? They knock you out of the box before you even get going. But anyway, it's a pleasure talking to you, Phil.
Yes, you get ready.
I love you, Dad. You were a great guest.
And if you call me next time, I might have some material that will be dirty and we can laugh a little more.
All right.
Sounds
we
like
like
a plan.
dirty. We like dirty. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, sir.
All right. God bless you, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Have a nice night.
Obama.
All right, that was a successful, at least, technology test there.
We know the new technology works.
There we go.
That's hilarious.
And now you all know how I was brought up.
The
That was the man that raised me.
man, the myth, the legend, right there.
Thank God for oppositional disorder.
Totally. Now I'm surprised he wasn't funnier.
I don't like black people. Meet my new boyfriend. No. Just
Well,
awesome.
it's like, it's, you know, like growing up, I mean, he was the funniest guy. He'd be at a party and I only saw my dad drunk once.
Just holding court.
The night before he buried his mother was the only time I ever saw him got drunk. He would always go somewhere and then like have a couple drinks. Oh, I never knew him to be. And he was the funniest fucking guy. Like at party, he'd be like,
Yeah, what happened?
grabbing people's asses, talking about her titties. And I mean, it was just
Funny.
He was a really funny, vibrant guy.
He had to stop that because that's now called sexual harassment. He doesn't want to go to jail.
Well,
honey.
nobody was funny about. I mean, he had a couple lines
That's
in
why
there.
he's
He's
so
like,
great.
"You can't take
Yeah.
that thing in the subway. You poke somebody." You know. Did he just get old?
Perhaps. Or jaded.
I think he's jaded. He's very jaded. He worked very hard his whole life.
There you go.
He was a corrections officer for 35 years.
Wicked jaded.
So he voluntarily went to jail every day for 35 years.
Yeah.
That'll change a man.
God bless him.
Wow.
Aw. Yeah, that's.
We all got a little in that war.
Wow.
Oh,
This has
and
been
he just texted me. He said comedy horse shit.
comedy horse shit.
Well,
I'm saying, I'm
Thanks.
telling him you talked the whole time about politics.
it's all right.
Well, we egged him
You
on.
fucking nudnik.
I knew what points to comment on because I kind of listen to the same shit he does. Collecting more debt than any president combined is straight up quote unquote Hannity.
oh, yeah.
Yep.
That makes me want to. I feel
might
like
be a little
acid
crazy.
reflux in the back of my
I'm making
throat.
you nauseous. That
When I hear that, it's
Yeah.
like it's starting to burn.
Hannity.
Is it the TV?
Well,
He's got
you
a
should have.
big
My
head.
dad loves
Yeah,
Hannity.
I didn't want to go there.
and Rush
Hannity might be
Lim.
a little nuts. I'm not sure.
You think?
No, he
Just a
he
little.
pays attention to politics.
Well,
It makes you nuts.
But I think he might be a tad on.
But it's like that's all my dad talks about now. It's like he's obsessed. I don't know where the funny went, but Jackie Gleason, man, that's one of my favorite memories, being with him and my grandmother. And I'd get to stay up late when I was at that apartment in the city. So I always got to watch the 2 Honeymooners episodes from 11 to midnight with them on a Saturday night when we were in New York City. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bam, right to the moon, Alice.
Never watched much of the Honeymooners.
You should check
You
it
don't watch
out.
any movies modern, so it doesn't matter.
Sure, I do.
Yeah, not the good ones.
Well, I just
Not the
haven't.
classic.
I just haven't seen Lebowski and Clerks.
How would you like to fuck me in the ass? Eddie Murphy.
Well,
There was more
Not
than
Eddie
just
Griffin.
Lebowski and Clerks. There was more. Than
Yeah, there's so many. I don't understand this.
That he hasn't
Like
seen.
you like comedy.
love it.
How could you not have seen Big Lebowski and Clerks? It's not like you're watching stand. It's a funny storyline
Sure.
and the way things unfold. You would love it.
I don't
I
doubt it.
fucking can't stand it when
fucking
people
sheltered.
do that. How could you not see fucking Clerks? How
What's
could
wrong
not
with
do this
you,
and do that?
Jefferson?
How can you be a fan of comedy and not have seen this fucking thing I like that I'm going to make you watch against your will? Shut up.
Dick.
I'll see it at some point. I do.
Yeah,
want
at
to
some
see it.
point. I know.
Motherfucker,
I have
I'll
so
get
many
around
things
to
on my list.
Spider-Man when I get to it.
I have so many people at work going, you have to watch this show. You have to watch that show. Oh my God, you haven't seen that show.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I don't watch TV.
Well, that's what Netflix does to people. They
Yeah.
put all that shit on. Everyone watches it all at once. And then they're
I
like,
know.
oh.
Yeah.
You ever seen your mom fucking? No. You should get on that.
I did the same thing with Daredevil and Narcos. I watched those in like 2 weeks each of them. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, those are fucking great.
Yeah, I don't. Silicon Valley. I
Love it.
I've been
I know
binge
what none of
watched. That
this
was
stuff
great.
is.
But no Game of Thrones. None of that. Like no.
Yeah, there's
Silicon
such a-
Valley was
there's too
geeky,
many.
so that was right up my
Oh, it's
alley,
so
and it's
funny.
so fucking funny.
So fucking
There's so
funny.
many. Like you said, Narcos. There's Walking Dead. There's the Game of Thrones. Like
There's Mario Kart, Super Mario 1,
There's
2, and
Everyone's got their
3.
addiction.
so many. There's so
Ah.
many things. That's why when people go, "Oh, you haven't done that yet?" Like, no, I
You know what I'm
wipe
gonna
back
do?
to front to back.
I have
Tonight-
a child in a flight simulator. I'm good.
Listen, tonight I'm going home. I'm making a cup of hot tea, and I'm turning that Wii on, and I'm gonna rescue the princess in Super Mario Brothers 1.
I'm
Wow.
playing Halo.
She's gonna fall asleep.
New Halo?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It is the 28th. Yeah, no, I
Just
didn't. I pick it up.
this afternoon.
Halo.
Let me.
5.
Let me know.
So far, it's pretty good. I played
Okay.
it for like 2 matches before I came here.
I'm
Alright, just
doing the-
online, not the story mode.
No, the whole thing. Yeah, I only did online
Yeah.
because that was all I had time for. I didn't
Yeah.
want to get
Story mode's supposed to be, it's a crazy ass story. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, but
doing the
that's-
original Super
I'm
Mario
about
Brothers, bro.
He's playing Halo 5.
There we go.
You're done.
This has been Pipe Dream on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network. Please check out our sponsor.
Talk about our guest next week too.
We're gonna get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do round the
Oh,
room.
was I jumping?
Same procedure we do every night.
Oh,
I'm gonna lay everything out.
No
out.
worries.
Yeah.
it was also different.
I'll be here
No, it
next
wasn't
week.
different. Oh, I'm just gonna give the sponsors first.
Oh, I missed that part of the
Yeah,
memo.
I did kind of slip that on you. No, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night I'm gonna be at the backstage doing the comedy open mic. Come on out unless you're a whiny.
Thursday.
Come on out Thursday. Try your new material. Try old stuff. Come out, have fun.
What time?
It's a great room.
What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Backstage pub.
8 o'clock. Sign up.
Behind Proctor's.
8:30.
Get your ass there.
Start time. It's a lot of fun. It's a good room. Come on out.
Oh,
Out.
you sound like a Canadian.
Jefferson, go.
Yes, I'll be here.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. Other than that, no, nothing.
Got nothing on your plate? You're not doing anything? Any dates? Anything?
I did have this one thing, but no, I canceled it.
Okay.
You're so boring.
That's very informative. Thank you. I had a thing. I'm
Yeah.
too busy. I had a thing.
And the improv game is slacking
Yeah.
tonight.
Jesus.
You're like you're like
Peace
you
pipe.
remind me of like a
That's what
pig
happened.
pen kind of
Pig
character,
pen?
like
I took a
not-
shower today.
not with the dirt, but just like
with
the,
the dumb.
darkness. You know,
Not
like,
with the dirt, just with the dumb.
that's why our guest didn't show up because you're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I like
You
him.
jinxed. Yeah.
You jinx us.
You did pull the jinx last night.
Jinx.
We were all together and you said some stuff.
The fucking mush.
about us doing a show
No.
solo,
We love you.
and the jinx happened.
Oh no!
There can be good.
I had
good
no idea I had this power.
Yeah,
that's what I was
You
telling
do.
Joe.
You're like a.
I could have been using this for so
psychic.
much more evil
I know,
things.
we have to think of what else.
I
we
hate
can-
tight pussy.
Yeah.
Boing.
Mhm. Teresa, what do you got?
Oh
every
my gosh. Well, Saturday, November 14th, I am going to be opening up at the Backstage Pub for Angela Cobb, who's the headliner, Kristen Seltzman, the feature, and the show is going to be hosted by Joe Green. Tickets are $15. Everyone should go and have a date night Saturday, November 14th.
Where is it?
It's going to be at the Backstage Pub, right behind Proctor's Theater. And I'm going to be here next week with our guest, Erin Harks, the lovely and fabulous. And we're going to get a special call in from young Tommy McClellan.
Tommy.
Who's got an exciting thing going on his campus that he wants to share with us.
I'm going to be his wingman.
So it's going to be a pretty awesome way to kick off November.
Word up.
There you go. Check us out every week right here, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all of our sponsors. RevolutionVapor.com is our only sponsor, I guess. 72 flavors of premier e-juices for your smoking pleasure, your vaping pleasure. I don't think we can call it smoking. I think your vaping pleasure. And all of the podcasts right here on the Comedy Pipe Radio Network, the HV Funny Podcast, the What You Got Podcast, the Loose News Podcast, and the Indian Bohemians Podcast. And I just want to say Ethan Allman Alternative to Sleeping isn't on tomorrow on the WCDB.
But we just want to say hi, Ethan
or
Allman.
next week. But I think he's got a show coming up at Proctor's, and I probably should have had that prepared, and he's going to hate me if he ever hears this, that I don't have it prepared. But thank you all for tuning in, my friends. Call me 3D. We will see you next week.
Thanks,
right
Dad.
here.
Love you. He monopolized the entire conversation. He's on a soapbox. You can't stop him. Maybe he'll get a radio show.
There are already two of them.
Maybe he'll be a special anchor.